Hey guys, this is the Ranger for MMA Attack, taking a look at Kavashiir from Rise of Immortals. Essentially, you can, as always, click a link in the description below for more information on the game and to play. Kavashiir is a support-based DPS. I strongly recommend sort of going for champion, sort of disciplinary first. That's just my opinion. It really kind of boosts his skills, which is what he is all about, so that seems like the most beneficial thing to me. I would then probably put most of my other skills in offense, maybe a couple in defense, because he can take a pounding fairly easily, so he's very much based around being able to avoid things. Artifact wise, again, I would say health regen and ability cooldown are the main things you want to get out with Kavashiir. If you can get those sort of covered and done, then, well, ability cooldown and health regen are very crucial to Kavashiir. But if we jump into some gameplay footage, we can sort of talk more about what his actual skills do and what items I would recommend with it. Alright, so with Kavashiir, the first thing I would recommend getting is possibly Windrunner boots, or, well, I'm not really sure. I kinda like taking alternative things with Kavashiir. It's been a while since I played him, but I don't know. Amulet of Duality is good for Kavashiir as far as I am concerned, but you know, I'm really not sure. Windrunner boots do provide quite a large ability cooldown. Mage Slayer gloves, again, very good, but we can't actually get it just yet, so we'll go with the Windrunner boots. Other items that are good for Kavashiir can be Ring of Shielding, because, as I said previously, he does take quite a pounding and that will bring it down by a long way, so he's kind of covered. You know, the sort of stock outlook on Kavashiir does tend to do fairly well, which is a little weird because it normally doesn't fare too well, but it does alright here, so that's not something that usually happens. Essentially, the Q key is Piercing Ray, which will more than likely be the first thing you take as Kavashiir. And if we pop one out, it puts a debuff on the enemy, which means the next hit they take does a lot of additional damage. This is great because it's a great way to sort of hit out and go for the kill, but it also does cause all creep in the area to focus Kavashiir, which is why you take quite a bit of a pounding, because in a combat situation, if you're focusing sort of Immortals as opposed to creep, when you cast out, you're going to take a lot of damage. Your allies are going to take less damage, but you're going to take a pounding. As you can see, we just unlocked the W key, which puts a bubble shield thing. It's not actually a shield, but it's a bubble around you. What this bubble does is heals you when it bursts, or it removes any sort of negative damage over time effects that are on you at the current time. It has a very quick recharge, in all fairness. It is not long. I don't want to be by that tower when taking hits like that. So, essentially, what you can do with Kavashiir is roll a healer. And later in game, when that is upgraded with sort of magic boosting abilities and things like that, it's an incredibly effective healer. You can generally spam that with enough mana regen to never have to worry about it, and, well, when that happens, you're pretty much just winning. Right. I can't really take Kyrie, but apparently I can. AI Kyrie is pretty damn bad. Right, let's fall back. You do also have E, which is Solar Eclipse. Solar Eclipse is something I rarely use. It reduces movement speed, and that is the only time I ever use it. If I am sort of trying to slow someone down who allies are chasing or something, go for a shortcut route, cut them off, and slow them down. Especially if I'm not going to be able to kill them. And then you have R, which is like essentially the big hit that Kavashiir has. It is an attack that really leaves it so your teammates are going to kill someone if they actually focus on them. It increases the damage that the player takes by 35%, 30% actually I think. It slows them down, it does lots and lots of nasty effects, but probably the biggest you're going to die effect that it has is it creates a bomb on them. Yeah, it puts a bomb effect on them in the way of whenever they take 300 damage, they will explode, damaging all of the enemies around them, so creep or other immortals that are on their team, which can go incredibly well if paired with certain other immortals such as Vezin, who can pull groups of people together into one place. Also, one of the best combos that you could get is a Vezin Balak combo, because Balak has an AoE stun effect. Vezin can pull them all together and I can put a bomb on them. So if you actually combine that, you can pretty much wipe entire teams if they're in a group run forwards, so it can be incredibly powerful. Right, let's just kill Kyrie. There we go. Right. So that is Light of Judgment. That is kind of the playstyle of Kavashiir. It's generally stay back, heal your other guys, occasionally pop forward to sort of put a piercing ray on or to chuck an ultimate on, but for the main part you are a support, and so you are going to want to be stood slightly behind the sort of allies and everything, so that you can really sort of roll support style as opposed to I'm actually frontline attacking. You'll never really want to go down a path alone as Kavashiir because, well, going down a path alone as a support, you're going to take a lot of damage. You're more than likely just gonna, well, you're gonna have a tough time.